Okay, in the last video I showed you how to create a graph using the application Numbers. I'm now going to show you how to get that image of the graph and make it interactive using a Web2 tool called ThingLink. So we need to go to the ThingLink website. So we can just go to Google, type in ThingLink. And I'm sorry, this is taking a bit of time. Now, I might go into the sign up page because that's what it'll look like for you guys if you haven't done it already. Unfortunately, it's taken me automatically to my page. You'll need to go through the sign up process, and when you do, you'll come across a page that looks a little bit like this. Just a word on the sign up process: I would recommend that you use your Coburg email as your sign in and the password that you use for logging in to the network at school or getting onto the wikis. That way you'll be able to remember it. Okay, let's have a look at how to create a ThingLink. So we're going to click on that create button there, and essentially what we do is we get an image and we make it interactive. So I've got an image that I've created previously. It was a screenshot of a graph that I'd made in Numbers that you may have seen in the previous video. I just drag and drop it, and it's being inserted into here. And now I can make it into a ThingLink. And what happens now is that my graph comes up here, and I can rename it how I will spend my $1,000. So in the previous video we went through the process of creating this graph on Numbers, and it shows, it's a very simple version. I'm hoping yours will have more detail. It's a very simple version of how I would spend $1,000 to make sure that I didn't develop chronic or lifestyle diseases. Okay, so what we can do with this ThingLink is that we can click and add tags, and those tags can link up to videos. Those tags can be used to insert text or images. So let's have a go at doing that. So I can move this little cross and I can add a tag anywhere I like. Okay, so I might decide to put a tag over here on the gym membership. So I might have something that some information that I want to link to that relates to gym membership. Now over here, this is where we can tailor this icon. Oops. And here's a couple of features. So you can change the icon. So you might choose like stars or love hearts or arrows. You might want people, or you might, when you're presenting this, to go through in numeric order, so you might use numbers. I'm just going to go for a fairly basic, actually no, that's not the one I wanted. I'll go for that red dot there. It's nice and clear and easy to see and contrasts nicely with the background. Okay, so I might put here some information. The gym that I am going to join is, let's say it's Fitness First. Okay, and then I can save that little tag, and then when I'm presenting, when I move over that little tag, that text that I just had will appear. So if I save that image, I'll just give you a quick demonstration. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and then when I hover it over there, it gives me that text. Now obviously I want to do more tags, and I want to show you some of the other functions. So we go to this button here, which is Edit. We go back here. Okay, I might decide as part of this that I want to insert some video. So let's say I'm buying my new runners, which is going to take 20% of what I'm spending, of my $1,000. And I might decide to put one of the ads for the brand of runners. So I might go to YouTube and I might put 6 runners. Let's see what comes up with there. And maybe this ad here. So I'll stop there. All I need to do is get the link and copy that, go back, do my thing link, and I'm going to paste it there and then save the tag. And I go back to saving the image, and when I hover over that tag, I can play that video just to make my presentation more interesting, informative and interactive. Now I'm expecting that you'll have at least 1 or 2 links, and what you're trying to do with these links is demonstrate, and I haven't really done it clearly here, but you need to explain why you're spending that money and how spending that money will prevent you from developing lifestyle or chronic diseases. When you've finished creating your thing link, you're then going to embed it into your wikis, and that's the next step that I'm going to show you now. So let's imagine that I've finished this and I've got at least 4 or 5 tags that relate to text, images or video, and overall that it explains why I'm spending the money in the way that I am. We then go to this share button here, and the process of embedding it into your wiki is really straightforward. As soon as you click on share, then you get this text here. You need to click this box here. So the embed code you need is for iframe. Copy the code to your clipboard, and then I'm going to show you how I would embed it into this week's learning activities. So if I go to this week's learning activities, this is a standard Coburg wiki. What we need to do is to embed it into the wiki, as we click on that button there, and then once we get this toolbar here, there's this little tab, the Edit HTML. When I press that, you can see that this changes quite markedly. I press that again and I get back to that display that I had just before. So we need to have the HTML code up, and what I need to do is go and put that embed code that I got before. So if I go back to this page here, that embed code there, all that writing there, because I copied it to clipboard, I need to paste it into my wiki. Now, when you're doing this, it can be tricky to work out whereabouts you are when you're on using the HTML code, where you are on that wiki page. So for example, I might have a title. Here is my thing link. Yep. Now it might be easy to lose that text, so what you can do is just above that text, this is a technique that people might use, particularly if you were putting your link in between text. Should be a little more straightforward for us because we're putting it at the end, but you can put in something that will be noticeable when we switch to HTML, edit HTML mode. So you can see here it's kind of hard to work out where we are, but there's that XXXXS, and here's my text there, here is my thing link. So I might put it just under that, and all I do is paste, Control B, and that's the iframe. Now you can adjust the height and width. You'll notice here the text that I'm selecting. Yep, somewhere between 500 and 600 is pretty good for both, so I might change that height from 429 to 529, and when I click save, you can see that my thing link has appeared. And all of the tabs or the tags are interactive, and I can play that video. And as I said before, I want you to have 4 or 5 little links here, all illustrating why the money that you're spending should be justified or can be justified. And that's essentially what I require you to do. Then when it's your turn to present, you just get your wiki up, and you can present it in front of the rest of the class, and highlight these different tabs. I hope that helps, guys, and I hope you have fun using ThingLink.